Hello, this is the voice of Juma, and
this is the voice of Jerry.
Here are the top tech stories this week. So, Tesla to launch a 400-mile electric car. How cool is that?
Elon Musk announced this week that due to a steady improvement, and I must credit this improvement because I believe that the research in their company is really massive for them to have made this breakthrough. And I'm sure it won't be long before Tesla will have new versions of its electric cars with a range of 400 miles on a single charge.
Wow. I must say this is a great achievement, but who really needs 400 miles?
I don't think you need a 400 miles in a single charge.
Because it would be rare for somebody to actually travel 400 miles without having to stop. Yeah. At least to buy biscuits, buy gala, or buy buy something.
Yeah.
And again, Tesla cars currently hold the record for the longest range on a single car.
That's really a record for
since 2012.
Companies to beat.
Tesla really pushing the limits.
Which company will be ready to step up to the challenge? On the other news, Apple overtakes Google as Amazon tops the world's most valuable brand list.
Yeah, it's always been between Apple, Google, and Amazon. I heard last year Google was number 1, Apple was number 2.
Where's Microsoft?
Wow, I think Microsoft is just below these 3. But the beautiful thing here is that in the top 10, we have 5 traditional tech companies. While the other remaining 4 in the 5, they rely heavily on tech.
On services, rendering services. To the
example,
customer.
AT&T, even Amazon. Amazon, though it's a retail company, relies heavily on tech right now. And rendering services. They have AWS, the cloud, Amazon Cloud, and all those services.
Right.
Apple has dropped support
dashboards in upcoming versions of Mac OS. Who is excited? Yay!
You're a Mac user, you should tell me more about this.
I'm a Mac user. I use Mac, so I can boldly tell you I don't get to use this feature. Or maybe I use it for the world clock. I monitor my family members, their time zones, different time zones.
Go and get a watch for that, my friend. What kind of Mac are you even using?
Well, widgets on the Mac are officially dead as well. And the feature allowed mini applications. That was the dashboard features, known as widgets, to run on a secondary desktop.
I don't really know how Mac users will react to this, but those widgets were great for short tasks like checking weather, stock prices, and sports scores without having to open the internet.
Well,
I think that was really cool.
With the advent of Siri, I don't need to check the widget. I could just ask Siri, "Hey Siri, what's the weather for today?"
Okay.
It's currently partly cloudy.
Wow, that was Siri. Thank you, Siri.
Starting in the afternoon.
Wow.
And clear skies tonight with mixed conditions for the rest of the day.
Wow.
Thank you, Siri.
Heading down from 22 degrees this afternoon to
Thank you, Siri.
Siri talks too much. Please pause that guy.
So this means that once the Mac new Mac OS upgraded to Mac Catalina,
there'll be no way to get widgets on your Mac again.
Yeah.
Okay, so Facebook says it will begin to pay users in exchange for their app usage privacy. What do you think about this?
Well, I think some companies have tried to do this before. I know of one. I won't mention right now. They were trying to pay people just for commenting. So if you say good morning, you get paid.
Wow. Well, they say the app is called Study, Facebook Study. Everything about Facebook right now is going towards book.
Facebook.
Maybe they're asking us to go read our book.
And stop Facebook.
Your book, then study. Wow. So they say this app will monitor which apps are installed on your phone, the time you spend using these apps. It will see the country where you are and get any other data.
Why do they need this data though?
I think
time spent using those apps.
Well, I think it's for a research purpose,
Facebook says that this won't let any of the content out, like the messages, passwords, and the websites that the users visit.
I should trust them on this, right?
Yeah,
I should trust them on this.
It's a cool way to make money, right?
Yeah, it's a cool way.
Obviously, a cool way. Although Facebook doesn't say how much to pay people to use this app, but they suggest all research participants will be compensated.
Nice.
Did you guys know that Airbus is to launch the first ever electric hybrid aircraft?
Would you fancy flying on electric plane?
Why not? They're trying to bring the world's first hybrid electric aircraft to the market as they weigh their options for replacing the traditional A320neo.
But the thing is that it's not going to be launched now. It's a plan for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
Well, it could be a move that would mark a technological leap in the aerospace industry.
Definitely. There's going to be some conservation of fuel.
As a target zero emission aircraft.
That's
But
right.
where does this leave their major competitor, Boeing?
Well, Boeing would have to, up their game so they don't get kicked in the butt.
So that concludes the top tech stories for this week. What are your thoughts, guys? Share them with us in the comments below.
Yeah, and do join us next week for another edition of Top Tech Stories. And don't forget to subscribe and to turn on the notifications.
Bye bye.
Bye.